Hi there, and welcome back to our Scholarship Guide channel. Today we are going to talk about our new topic, that is cover letter writing. If you are new here, be sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so that you'll never miss a video. Now let's get into the today's topic. As in the previous video, we have discussed about how to write an academic CV. Now, in today's video, we are going to cover an important topic, that is about how to write an effective cover letter. First of all, we should know what actually the cover letter is. Cover letter is actually a supporting document attached with your CV. And what's the actual purpose of writing a cover letter? It only portrays your interest and how effectively you are interested in getting a scholarship. So a question comes in our mind, why we need a cover letter? The only answer to this question is that as we are going to show interest in a particular research, so we have to show a contribution to that scholarship in order to achieve our goals. It could either be in the form of having the extracurricular activities or leadership in a behavior. So we have to show that how much we are serious in getting that scholarship and are motivated to get that particular uh, goal. Moving forward, now we are going to cover the structure of cover letter. So it covers the various areas that represent your particular interest briefly, like having the head, subject, paragraph, advertisement, education, experience, capabilities, and sincerely. So we are going to discuss it each and every part one by one. As we are discussing about the introduction part, so the introduction begins with your name, your address, your contact information, and your email address. Now at the end of the that introduction, you have to write the supervisor name, like you have to write dear Matthew, and to the person whom you are sending your cover letter. If you are going to send a resume along with the cover letter, make sure that the resume header and this one should match. Don't omit your address and phone number, like it seems to be old fashioned. Below that, drop the date and the city and the contact details of the person that you are dealing with your application. Don't forget and don't mess up your academic title. Cover letter is divided into 3 paragraphs. In the first paragraph, you have to show your interest to that particular research group and to which department you are from and to which university you belong. Then you have to write about your current degree if you are studying enrolled in a current degree. So if you have been done with your degree, then you have to mention your degree, like you have completed your BS or the MS program and you are pursuing your further studies. Moving towards the second paragraph, that is the paragraph number 2. It is also called as the core part of the cover letter. You have to divide your this paragraph into 3 sections, like your research domain, any research domain you are interested in, or any research proposal or the topic that you are going to held in your future. Then your work interest, as you have been cleared with your degree, that is like BS or the MS, and you have done your research project or the thesis, or if there is any publication, then you have to mention about that. Or if you don't have any particular publication or the research project, then you link your work with your supervisor, and just like if your supervisor have any publication, so you have to link it with your supervisor's work. Paragraph, you have to discuss about the funding. And now the funding that you are going to carry out for the research project, or you can if you don't need a funding, then you want to go on your own, then you can write about the self funding. So you in the next line you ask for the supervisor's consent. If just like having the consent letter, whether you will supervise me or not, and the end up with this paragraph with the concluding sentence, and you will be waiting for his or her response. While writing the cover letter, there are some important tips and the tricks that makes you so much professional. So, while writing the cover letter, you have to pay attention to every detail mentioned there. So just like your tone of voice should be confident, sincere, and polite. Avoid spellings and the grammar mistakes. Align your left text and don't use the justification. Set even the margins on all the sides, that is 1 inch at a minimum. For your cover letter, use one of the best resume fonts. Go for the classics one. Use 1.15 line spacing. Leave a line between each section and between paragraphs. Write no more than 3 to 4 paragraphs as it's expected the length for a cover letter. As we have discussed about how to we can format and structure the cover letter, now here is the sample. As in the first slide you have discussed about how your name, about your address, email contact. So you have to mention your all these things over the top of the page. Then you have to write a particular date, and then you can proceed further with to whom you are sending your cover letter. Further, here is the first paragraph in which you have mentioned that about your name, your qualification, your degree. Then moving further, you have shown your research group or the research interest that you are interested in. In the third paragraph, you have discussed about the funding and the research project that you are interested in to carry out for your higher studies. And in the last paragraph you have to conclude about the whole cover letter, that you are looking forward for the particular response. And in the last you have to mention about your sincerely. So this is all about the cover letter writing. If you have any queries you can ask.